I want to welcome you to ISDC's Science Forum, and we focused it in keeping with the whole theme for the day around that impact area of improving gender equality, youth, and social inclusion. Before I go into the details, I want to thank our hosts. It's been a tremendous reception that we have received at ICADA and at INRA, and we will come away with a whole new set of impressions and knowledge about what you actually do here on the ground in one of the most challenging environments on the planet. I mean, growing crops successfully with 300 millimeters of rainfall is just fantastic. So you're the showcase for the dry regions, but I digress. I need to explain very briefly what the Independent Science for Development Council actually is. It is an external, impartial standing panel of 8 subject matter experts in the broad area that is relevant for the CG. And it provides rigorous, independent, and strategic advice on science-related issues to the System Council. The expertise stretched from biotechnology to behavioral economics and everything in between. This is a quick snapshot of our members. They're all in the audience today, so I encourage you to interact with them during and after the Science Forum. And I'm very pleased to have such strong support from a very capable panel. What is the purpose of the ISDC Science Forum? The purpose is not to showcase CGR science. The purpose is to interface the science that is happening within the CG with the broader global community. It is to explore and debate science for development through an international dialogue on critical issues in agricultural research, and to highlight internal and external research that is affecting the CGIAR. It's also to provide an independent lens on critical agri-food research issues of today and tomorrow. What we've done is we've actually invited scientists from within the CG and from outside the CG to give us a perspective on that. So today's agenda is about to learn and to have that sort of dialogue. And we will shortly introduce our speakers. The focus is, as I said, on that particular impact area of gender equality, youth, and social inclusion. You will hear during the proceedings this afternoon that we also will focus on youth, because this morning the conversation was nearly exclusively on gender. We want to broaden that discussion a bit. The social inclusion part, of course, is also very important, but there's probably not that much time to really engage in that one as well. There will be 3 sessions today, and they will be all followed by panel discussions. And I'm very much looking forward to your active participation in those panel discussions. We will start off with 3 research presentations, followed by a panel discussion. You will then have a vignette from the ISDC that highlights some outcomes from a review of megatrends that are focused on this specific impact area. And again, that will be followed by a panel discussion reflecting on the forum, and that will include some of the leaders from the CGIAR and senior scientists. That second part on megatrend is something that we have to do as part of our mandate as ISDC, because the world is actually changing more rapidly than our ability to respond to those changes. And megatrends is something that highlights consequences arising from these challenges. What we have done is we have commissioned a megatrend review to advise System Council and the CGR more broadly as they're moving into the portfolio evolution process. We will look at what megatrend dynamics have changed since the CGR strategy was first prepared, and how might these changes in the dynamics actually affect the CGR strategy and the associated collective global targets. Now, it's a review, and it draws very heavily on some of the expertise that actually sits within the CG, like within IFPRI, for instance, where they have very impactful and intensive work on foresighting.